The Trumpet Daily Update from Jerusalem.
Hello everyone, this is our first day of filming here in Israel. Today we spent the entire day in Caesarea, which as all of you know is quite prominently featured in the book of Acts with not only the Apostle Paul but also Peter as well. This platform that I'm standing on right now, it juts out into the Mediterranean Sea, and this is where the great palace was for the city, and this is where the Roman governor lived, who presided over the entire region of Judea. One thing that we didn't really get a comment on in the segments that we taped today is this inscription that was found back when they were excavating this. I'm not sure what the year was, but it was several decades ago. The inscription, which reads, Pontius Pilate, the prefect of Judea, and that he erected a building dedicated to the Emperor Tiberius. So it's the only inscription that's been found in Israel with the name Pontius Pilate, which of course is significant historically, just because he's the one that presided over Jesus Christ's trial. So that's in writing. Here is a replica of the inscription right down here, this stone that's about the size that it was. The real inscription is in the Israel Museum in Jerusalem. The other thing that's really amazing about this platform is that this is undoubtedly where Paul was brought into. It says in the book of Acts that when he was here for 2 years, he was brought right into the palace where he gave his defense before Felix, Festus, and then Agrippa. And we'll go over to the room that the archaeologists think that Paul was actually held in, and where he gave his defense before he was then shipped across the Mediterranean Sea to Rome, where he made his appeal. And while we head over there, you can just get a few shots of some pillars at the end of the palace where this platform is. Behind me is that room within the palace that I mentioned just a minute ago, over here, where archaeologists think that Paul may have been giving his defense when he was brought before Agrippa. There's a little plaque right here which quotes Acts 25 and verse 23, saying, "And on the morrow, when Agrippa was come, and Bernice with great pomp, and was entered into the place of hearing with the chief captains and principal men of the city, at Festus's commandment, Paul was brought forth." And it says here below, "This hall may well be the place of hearing mentioned in the Acts of the Apostles." So these are some of the sites that we were able to see. We didn't get a chance to just tour through the park too much because we spent, as I said, most of the day filming segments. We filmed one up above the Hippodrome where they had the chariots races. We'll give you a shot of that as we leave this evening. And then we filmed another one down where some of the rooms and the houses and next to where the temple was constructed up on the hill. So hopefully those segments will be on TV in a few weeks. And tomorrow, we don't know all of the places that we're going to go yet. We hope to come back here and tape one more segment before heading farther north in Israel to Mount Carmel, and then from there we'll see how much daylight that we have. As you can see now, it's almost 8 o'clock here in Israel. We're about to run out of daylight, but it's been a good and productive day, so we'll look forward to keeping in touch with you tomorrow.